Welcome back to Woolsey Bees. The queen in this box has not been released. They were given a new queen on Saturday and it is now Thursday. I just got home from work. It's about 4 o'clock. I did give them some feed the other day. It doesn't look like they've really touched it. But they're on it. I guess they are taking some of it. What I want to do is have a look in here and see if she's been released. And if she hasn't, I'm going to pull a frame of nectar and honey and I'm going to release her myself onto that frame. I don't know how many. The last time I looked in here there wasn't a lot of bees. It looks like there's more bees now. She is still not released. It's been 5 days. I can still see some candy there, so I think what I want to do is I'm going to release her. It's been 5 days. I think that's enough time. I want her to be able to get on and do her chores. I'm just pulling this frame here. Now with low bee coverage, I've got to be careful with small hive beetle. A couple of queen cups they've made there because there's no egg in there. There's no egg in there. They don't have a queen. Well, they didn't until I gave them the one that's in the cage right now. Just going to remove those queen cups. I better take a look and remove some more of this goofy stuff. Okay, there is honey and nectar on this frame. That might even be a good frame to put her on. Be nice to give her a frame, put her on a frame that's got open cells, which this one has some, maybe one with a few more open cells. Let's just look back here. This is fairly light. It's got nectar and honey on it. I want to give her a frame that's got a reasonable amount of bees on it. I want to put her on a frame that's got a reasonable amount of bees on it. That way, if they're going to ball her, I should know pretty much right away. Nectar. No signs of a queen. There's pollen on this. This might be a good frame to put her on. There's open cells. So I think that is the frame. I'd rather her not disappear down into the hive. I'd like to see how the other bees react. So let's get some bees on this frame. Actually, this one, I prefer this one. There's a good amount of bees, but not a lot of bees, I would say, in this hive. They definitely need the queen. Okay. Okay, this is the first time, well, not really the first time, I've had some misfortune with queens before trying to release them, and not much luck really. So I'm really hoping that this time is a little different. Let's oh, the lid came right off. She's still in there. She's still in there. I can see her green spot there. She was a little flighty there. She went up in the air. That's not what I want. So she's right here. I'm just going to keep an eye on her for a little while. But yeah, she was starting to fly. We don't want that. She's right here. Looks like she's trying to get some nectar. I think I'm going to put her down into the hive. I do need to check. She's right here on the top of that frame. She's down in there. I need to make sure there's no queen cells. This one. We're going to go back and find her hopefully in a few minutes, just to make sure that things still look good. Lots of space there for her to lay eggs. No queen cells. No queen cells, lots of pollen, lots of nectar. A lot of activity right here. The bees seem they're fanning. That's a good sign. Could be that they're aware of the queen. No queen cells on that frame. Actually, there is one there. Just a cup. Maybe the beginnings of one right there. And this outside frame, probably not much going on there. Yeah, it's a medium frame which I used, and yeah, there is no larvae, no nothing, no eggs, no nothing in this frame. So they are definitely in need of this queen. A lot of fanning going on here now. That's a really good sign. Now I put her on this frame. She may have gone across to this one. No, I don't see that. Let's go back to the frame that I did put her on. There she is. She's right there. I think she's going to be okay. She's getting some food right now. She's got bees following her, but they're not boiling her or anything crazy. Where does she go? There she is, okay. Okay. Let's get a little bit of smoke and push the bees down a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to wedge this frame right in there. And I'm going to leave them. I'm actually not going to be around to inspect them for a week. So I'm going to leave them be for a week and hope for the best. Hopefully she starts laying. Hopefully she starts laying and everything is good. So they do have food in there. There's some nectar, there's some pollen, there's lots of bees, and they now have their queen. She's been released. She's been in there for 5 days. She didn't look like she was getting boiled, so hopefully she's good. And I will put this away because you never know, it might come in handy. Looks like they almost had her released, but not quite.